You need Glees? Always remind yourself of what's important about life and faith. Anything you want to know about? Or then go ahead and tell me about the one concern. The one concern exists to keep the heathens from perverting our faith, and to enforce his will of a preserved, untouched planet. One concern agents share the same holy life essence as Mother. Mother? Mother is our link between him and ourselves. We pray to her, and she in turn prays to his ear, from her prayer chamber in City 1. Mother is gifted the power to control the shape of our world, just like the rest of her lineage. Their blood is that of the angels. City 1 is where you should aspire to live. There is no penance there, but sins will still get you banished back to the outside. Progenarians. The Progenarians are the caretakers of our churches and our local links to Mother. They do not speak outside of sermons, they only listen to our plights. Ivory is the energy that enables all of our technology and electricity. It was bestowed upon us by him to let us lead lives of comfort. Only mechanics and engineers blessed by Mother's own hand may touch ivory. The most a commoner can do is handle the ivory batteries handed to them. Wow. Hello. Progenarian. I know. Oh, hello? Zero? Leticia. Ah, I've heard of you. You might have heard of me, but that doesn't matter anymore. You're curious and handy. If you're truly capable, perhaps we can meet again. I believe in you. Okay. Anita. Hey Robin, you look well. I'm glad. Did your brother schedule you again? Well, Elro is not home yet, but he might be back at any point. He should have been on work leave 3 days ago. So, did you hear about House 8 and agents running around? I really admire what you're doing, but you really need to start being careful and think about the dangers involved. If you still want to see Elro, you might as well go visit some of your friends in case he doesn't turn up. I have friends? If you still want to help Elro, you have to wait till he gets back. Hello. Hi, Robin. Dad's still not back. Maybe his boss made him stay longer again. It's my niece. If the guy is indeed my brother. He's got a sword on the wall. Okay. Hi, you moved. Hey, Robin! I just made my bed. Sorry. Sleep in the next bed then. Hey, Robin. Yeah, okay. Alright. Iconoclastic is what I'm doing. Alright. Hello. Craft tweaks. Tweaks are small, helpful feature bonuses. You can make them at these workbenches, provided you have the materials. The materials needed are mainly found in treasure chests around the world. Each tweak will list the number of materials needed. Equip tweaks at save statues, as long as you have one or more slots available. The slot is unusable if it is broken. Getting Robin damaged will break the rightmost active slot. You will need ivory squares dropped by enemies, destroyed objects, or by unlocking paths to repair a broken slot. Okay? Iron heart. Protects you against damage once. Once as in it gets used up, or once as in it needs to be refilled? Increases wrench swing attack power. I can do that. Trade materials to craft this. Equip, run, equip, tweaks, save statues. Yep. Iron heart. Fine. Sure. Sold out. Sure. Chemical Contra. Working for the one concerned chemical company can be pretty conflicting. Me and my sympathizing chemist friends have formed the Chemico Contra. We work in secret to discover a way to power things other than using rare and expensive ivory fuel in the interest of helping people. If we ever meet one another in public, we don't acknowledge each other for the safety of our cause. Right now, though, I can only help you out by lending you my tweak crafting table. A lacking capacity to hold tweaks is a depressing sight. I do mend such tragedies, my grease monkey friend. Tweak stack slots. Okay. So now I've got slots. That's nice. Oh, yeah, wrench. Swing the bolts to grab them. And press again to twist them. Hold the button to spin the wrench. It is illegal to own one without being a registered mechanic. Yeah, about that. Okay. Given how that's got a space there, it probably can go away. Alright. Now I get stuff out of that. Community Center. Sure. Activity board. Hello. Ivory fuel is becoming stupidly expensive. At this rate, I'll freeze to death once winter rolls around. Girl, I'll light your fire. You just settle down, Bentley. Don't lever yourself off your seat. Oh dear. That moon has been coming apart for decades now. The more it crumbles, the more penance seems to happen. It's because of sin, isn't it? Do you think pieces of the moon could fall on us, too? Bentley wouldn't allow it. I'd punch it back into orbit with my own fist, girl. What? Who needs ivory fuel when you can sleep under the stars? Speaking of that, stop sneaking into my house at night. My couch is filthy. Y'all gotta be better. House 8 was trashed yesterday. Mr. Andres is staying with us now, but Mrs. Andres got crushed or something. Oh no. Oh, penance. Oh, Robin, this is what the penance does to those that commit sin. The penance has been more judgmental than before, and it's getting to me. I'm getting a bit paranoid. I'm as devout as can be, but I still feel me and my daughter could wrong him somehow, and be punished. I wish I could earn a place for me and her in City 1. We could finally relax. There's no penance there. You're safe. I'm helping to clean up around here, in addition to my job, to hopefully earn favor from myself and my daughter. Dear. Okay. We had this conversation. Just wanted to make sure. I don't have a key for this. It's up there. Yeah. Hi. Hello, Robin. Are you here to help somebody again? Mr. Andres is upstairs, praying to Mother to forgive his wife's sins. She died from the rightful penance wrought upon his house. Don't you think it's about time you changed your ways? I know what you're doing, and you can't go on like this forever. Join Mr. Andres. I can't save your soul for you. Sleep in a bed. That's just what we do. Robin, my wife. All she did was search for better spots to simply pick mushrooms. Somehow what she did upset him, since we were hit by the penance. She drew up a few maps of some caves. She shared a couple. There's nothing in his scripture about doing that. I will pray for my wife's soul, and also my own. I'll try to understand. Okay. Hello? Man, I'm gonna show you something so awesome. Check it out! I mean, this wrench isn't as awesome as yours, but I bet not even you made the one you have. Pontus! What do you think you're doing? I don't know. Mr. Andrus is right here in our house. Did you forget why he's even staying here? No, Robin's fine. I would never want you to see you succumb to such needless demise. Okay, fine. Robin, please leave. You're a bad influence. Oh, life. So... disasters that are possibly natural, being taken as the dictum of some unknown divinity, that's not the way you do it. Hello, Sunflower. How's the heroine of our house 4 today? Sorry, but I will have to leave again. I just want to make sure my family has a working house first, you know? I would have liked to spend some time with you, but, you know how the concern is, right? Let's not talk about that, though. Would you be so kind and take this ivory slip to the progenarian in the church? Even if we fix the problem inside, the damn ramshackle still needs the fuel to make it matter. So, I'm really sorry I can't spend more time with you, Robin. Key item, ivory slip. Key item. Oh, no. I can't go in and look at it, though. The ivory battery from the church's progenarian, Sunflower. Calls me Sunflower. Never gives me the ... Dad's back, but I wonder if something is wrong. Okay. Alright, let's equip some tweaks. The Iron Heart. Protects me against damage once. Cool Resist. Wrench Swing Attack Power. Okay. I know this is the kind of game that needs me to be saving in multiple slots. Because I'll be doing horrible, irreversible things. I guess we'll find out. The hard way. Can't jump down here. Okay. Oh, I could get in through there if I could destroy that, which I cannot. That'll probably get me through to the... yeah. Is there any button I can push? No. It's disorienting because it's down to go through a door and not like up, like in every sane video. No. Progenarian. A new key item. Ivory battery. Okay. I guess this is a picture of the mother. Alright. Elro wants you to help fix his home. House 05. And there's the battery I'll do it with. Okay. Indeed. Let me look at you, my little beauty. So, are you good? Yes, Dad. Ah, Robin, quick as lightning. Come over here by the hatch. So yeah, this is your thing. I'm as useless as ever. You do your magic and I'll help if you need it. Everyone's looking real ugly now, right? Elro. What is it? You said you have to leave again right away. Why? What do you think? The concern job is forcing me, as always. Is your job really that important of a concern? Is that supposed to be an insult? No. Why is Robin here again? The house is broken. She's fixing it. Do you want to live in a broken home? In what way is the house broken that turning a wrench like this for a little while will fix it? Did you see House 8 when you came back? Robin coming around isn't safe for our daughter anymore. Why are you being mean to Robin, of all people? I'm not being mean to Robin. I'm afraid for our lives. There's no hiding from the penance. Like how the penance caught us all the other times Robin helped, you mean? We can't pay for government services anyway with this ivory fuel shortage. Can't you ask to get another job? Doing what? You're pretty damn useless already if your attitude's been anything to go by. Alienating your child by fighting? It doesn't always work like that anyways. You can't just switch jobs. How are you doing, Robin? Well, I just care about my family. And I don't? Oh no. Hedonism. Robin, you little rascal, you're doing the thing. And you, Elro. Such insubordination. Woe is us that we partake in such depravity, and so on. So anyway, he respectfully wishes you experience penance within your given home. So don't resist, and you'll be back home in bed before you know it. Just close your eyes and think of Daddy. Like his sin runs in your blood. You infect your community, destroying common sense. I need to leave. Exits are sealed and ready, ma'am. Whatever. Where's Royal? He went ahead to Chrome's camp, I think. Oh, good. We're not supposed to be showing him his future dominion anymore, then? I mean, I hate the boy as much as you people, but you're willing to ignore Mother's wishes for that? I don't know who I can say no to, ma'am. Please don't hurt me. Assets can be replaced. Please, not the asset. My precious asset. The royal freak is obsessed with himself. Badly raised. Egoist! Let's just take Robin to the settlement jail and let him take care of Elro. She'll spend the night with that noisome freebooter. Noisome like actually noisome? Oh! Really should be able to reprogram these stupid doors by now, after so many times. Samba said the yellow wire is key, but I only see an aureolin wire. Aureolin. What a lovely, terrible word. Hell with it, I'm putting a seed in there. Screw the wrist. Ah! Then again, I knew that was going to happen. What, another one? Is the guard a prisoner too? I'm out of seeds. But then I was lucky the previous door didn't just turn into a solid tree trunk. do you wrench with this thing? Hey, you're a mechanic, right? That's neat. Think you can open the door over there so we can get out of here? Something wrong? Well, I guess you're in jail, eh? Don't worry, I can probably get you somewhere safe after we get out. Look, I don't know your story, but staying here will only get you dead. Let's get out of here and show those idiots they can't hold us. Name's Mina, of the Pirates, as you guys like to call us. Now come on, isn't it more romantic to cry under the stars? You coming on to me, Mina? Sorry, don't mean to be so rude. Maybe you're just disgusted by me. Samba always says I need to do something about my smell. Okay, you are noisy. But no point in physical strain if you have nothing to show for it, I say. Oh, nice. You probably want that big monster wrench over there. Oh, I can't even... No. Back to bed. Man, you made that look way too easy. You got your stuff, but some ass must have taken my dagger with him. This seems loaded. It's an unbalanced trade, but I call it reparations. I've heard of a stealthy thief. Stealthy thief carrying a shotgun, but let's try to sneak out with this. Oh. Block. What can I do with a block? Yeah, I can pick up the block, yes. Do I just need to stack them? I like throwing the block. Is there not a nice way? Okay. Just put it down. Oh. I have a party! And while I cannot open this... Oh, maybe I can. Okay. Sounds like lots of people in the next room. We're gonna go through the crawl space up ahead. We're gonna be quiet so they don't hear us moving. Try to only move while they're making a lot of noise. Ah, that's great. What changed? Nothing. Hello? Do they make noise? Oh, I once heard a joke about paper. It was terrible. Two people walk into a bar. They both had concussions. Want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it. I was asked to put the cat out. I didn't know it had caught fire. Speaking of pet cats, mine died the other week. Oh. A friend thought about going on an all-pecan diet. That's just nuts! Once a joke about paper. Again? It was terrible? Again? I like how Black is very sensitive to noise. With a White who likes yelling. You're doing awesome! Looks like there's guards everywhere, so we should stay out of their way. This pain in my lower back. You think I could have kidney cancer? Why would you jump straight to that? Well, pain's kind of strange, you know? Your hypochondria is getting on my nerves. Yesterday you had diabetes because your foot fell asleep. I read on the Iconoclasts that diabetes does that to... Just leave it, man. Hey now. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Hi. Don't look at me. Don't look at me! One concern. Oh. How convenient of you to remove the save point to the other side. Actually, what happens if I do try to go back the other way? Nope. I get told it's a bad idea. I'll agree with that. Alright. Hi, big robot. Let me just take this moment to say that I think we're safe. You just had to go and jinx it, didn't you? Hey! Suck on this, idioters! Ah! No! No! What the? Oh, ah! No, hit the thing! Yeah! Okay. Ha, ha. Yes, keep doing that. No! Oh! Gotcha. No! No! Ooh, health! No! No! What's happening? I don't get it. Oh, I can just kill it. Okay. How about I do that then? Or something stronger. Want to charge it off. There we go. Whew. Wow, that was awesome. We should hang out more. That glass-faced soldier thought he could touch us, but he can't touch us. But let's hope that was the toughest we'll have to face. Yeah, about that. Now let's get going. Got a scooter up ahead. Okay. And of course, block off the other way because there's not enough memory to go back. Ah, she's still here. My beautiful and reliable water scooter. I guess it's neither of those. Well, let's hope we can see it too. Well, we're only halfway under the water. Uh-oh. Oh. I'm still here, slatterns! For mother, you say, huh? I did good today.